So whenever you compile, at the time the class files are available. That means before you deploy, this kind of folder structure is required. When you move this into a website, it's going to follow this particular type of structure. So web app, that is context root. In that you have webinf folder. There you can have class files. Similarly, we can be having here one web.xml file. So we can be having here one more type of file called as web.xml file also we have in this. So we put here web.xml file. It's going to contain here web.xml file. This is deployment descriptor, and apart from that we have here one more folder called as lib folder. We have this contains actually the jar files. So this is going to be here a lib folder. In the lib folder, we contain the required jar files. Lib folder is required. In this lib folder, we are going to put the required jar files. Similarly, the classes is also nothing but here it's a folder. In this folder, we keep the compiled class files. Whatever Java code files are there, when we compile, we get the class files we are going to put in that. And as far as root is concerned here, so when you come here, you will be getting the root. So from the root itself, we can create here other JSP files or other static files we can put. So here they can contain actually the JSP files. JSP files, similarly HTML files, they contain here. Apart from that, they can be containing here CSS and even JavaScript files. So you can contain any of these files within the root of the given web app. You have a context root. In the context root, you can give JSP files, HTML files, CSS, JavaScript files. In the classes folder, the compiled classes are going to be available. They can be model classes, they can be action classes. We are going to give within the class files. So along with that, we have the struts.xml. We configure the various actions in that. Then here we have web XML file. This is nothing but it's a deployment descriptor. There you can define various things. Now other thing is what a lib folder we need to have in that. This is normal structure of the web application. So automatically this gets created whenever you create an application using say Eclipse. Eclipse or other thing, NetBeans or JBuilder. When we use any of those, automatically they get created for us. We did not make anything, automatically they get created for us, fortunately. So they are going to improve the productivity. I mean, we can focus more and more on the business logic rather than bothering about these semantics. We can bother more and more on the business logic there. So next thing is what here we need to create here input page. So here we need to create an input page. That is going to be here some welcome page we create. Now here we make it as web.xml. So let me make here a new struts application. This is a dynamic web project. Let me make here a new web application. This is going to be based on the I don't give it nothing. So here project name I want to make like simple struts app. Want to make this. I want to make this as simple struts app. Okay. So here let me choose therefore runtime. The runtime is going to be okay. Let me cancel this once again. Go with a new. Then here dynamic web project. So this one simple struts app. Just make like this. Followed by click on the next here. Okay, so this will be finishing now in this. Now simple struts app is getting created here. This I close all previous applications. Fine. So here in the simple struts application, I want to make first of all index.jsp. So where should I put index.jsp? As per this document, let us see. Second step what we have to do is we need to include here jar files in web.inf folder. We require here jar files which we have to put into web.inf folder. So for that purpose, here I kept in the struts new folder the required jar files. So these jar files are required for all the things. All the jar files are required, so we need to copy and put in that. The jar files are all these are standard jar files. So these are required. We need to therefore put in the lib folder of the given. So in this folder, let us try to put these. I kept in the lib folder of the web.inf folder. So in the simple struts application. So I have kept those things. Next step is what here I have to create a welcome page, or I want to make some index page in this. Let me make some index page in this. So therefore I go to the web content. This is nothing but here root. It is called as context root. So in the context root I must be creating here some index page. So let me make here some index page this way. So this is going to be a JSP page I make. Go to new, then followed by here it is JSP file. This one is a JSP file. I want to make this as index.jsp. I'll be making like index.jsp. Then after that, next decision is click on finish. So it's going to create for us index.jsp. This is part of the web content folder. So this is going to be web context root. So here the JSP file is coming up for us. It got created for us. So it is available for us here, the required file. So let us make in this, I want to close totally, just like to close this view. Okay, more area we are getting now in this. We can come to this and try to make the JSP file. So here I want to use the struts tags. Since tags are available, without writing too much code, we can be rendering content here. So tags actually help us in rendering content. The struts also have its own tags. Let us try to put the struts tags in this. Here put less than, then percent. We put like this here, at the rate, tag lib. We can use, this is one of the directives we use here, tag lib directive, URI, we can put here like this, uniform resource identifier, this is URI, then followed by here, I specify struts hyphen tags, and put like this here. Prefix is going to be here, tag prefix is going to be in this yes. I can put this as here yes. This is going to be tag prefix. I'm going to put here a tag prefix as S here. So this one is a tag library. Struts tags I am going to use in this. I specified with the help of the tag lib directive. So with the help of tag lib directive, I made like this. Now here I would like to make a particular form. Here I want to make a form. So for making form I use here the body, within the body try to put this. So this one I want to make as here. So this one products I put here. Products display or in general products application. So within the body, now let me put here the required form. take like this here, then followed by yes, then this is going to be here colon. You have form. You can use all these are going to be related to the struts tags. These are going to be struts tags here. We can use first of all form. We have action forms. We can use action form here. Form action equal to, in this we use product. This we need to define later on in the struts. We take this as here product. We take in this manner here form action equal to product. We need to have a closing tag for this. In the ending we need to have a closing tag. So slash then followed by s form. It's getting closed here. S form action equal to product we have taken. We kept it. So here in this we need to have a product ID. Then similarly product price, product name, product category. Let us try to use those things. So 4 different items we are going to take. Product ID we take, similarly product price we take, product name we take, product category we take. So those 4 things let us try to put. This is simple input form we are trying to make. We are trying to make simple input form in this. Here S form action equal to product. It is going to be using the product action which we need to define later on in the struts. So struts.xml we are going to define there. Here S form action equal to product is specified. Then try to define here now. Let us try to define here a text field using the struts tags itself we do. Even struts is having different types of old tags. In the HTML how you have text. So in the same manner you have here text field, then buttons, all the things are available here. Let us try to use that. Yes, followed by here it is we use text field. We can be using here a text field. So every text field should have some ID here. So with the help of ID only we can get it. Name we use here. Name is going to be ID here in this. Similarly, we can put something on that. So for that purpose we can use a label. So label we use here. Label equal to, try to put this as here prod ID or product ID, something like this we can put. This is going to be here a prod ID text field. Okay, so this one is what exactly? A product ID text field we put. Similarly, one more also we try to use here. Take this, try to put the other one. This is what next? Text field. This is here instead of ID. This time we put here P name we put. P name stands for here product name. This one is going to be product name, and here it is prod name or product name. Whatever you would like to put, you can put here. This is going to be product name. Second field we keep like this here. Now let us go with the third field. As far as third field is concerned here, we can use it as here P price or product price. Whatever it can be. So either price or product price, whatever you would like to use, you can use. But here I am writing it as P price. So these are identifiers. I am creating them for my own sake in this. Later on I can be using these things. This is going to be here product price. I can put like this here. This is going to be here product price. Like this I put label. The next last one is going to be here. I want to make some category in this. I want to make a product category. Then I try to put here. So copy this here. Put like this here. Product category. I put this as here PCAT. So PCAT stands for in this product category. And this will be here product category. Like this I am trying to take here different inputs in this. Different inputs I am going to take here. So this is form. Ultimately we should be submitting this form to server. So whenever you submit, automatically product action must be coming into scenario there. So for that purpose here I create a submit button. I have S followed by submit here. This will be submit button. Value it is going to coming on the label and the button. In fact this we call as here save product. Like this we put. Value is going to be here save product. So when we submit this one, what is going to happen in that it is going to be getting invoked automatically for us. So save followed by S followed by here this is this will be here submit. We should use here the closing one S submit. What happened here? Okay. Taken this S submit value equal to save product I have taken, followed by I close here itself, otherwise instead of going anywhere else I can save with that. So like this we created just a form. When we submit this form, the product action must be coming into scenario. Okay. Now let us try to put here a entry point for the controller. So provide the controller entry point now in this. In the web.xml file, we need to put that. So we created first of all the required form, input form we created. It is nothing but index. So index.jsp we created. Now it is part of the say web context folder, that is web content folder. Here it is available. So in the root of the web application, we have the index.jsp. Now let us try to create here web.xml file. Let me create here web.xml file. In the web.xml file, we can be keeping various things. So here one of the things what we need to put is we have to use a filter, then filter name, struts to we need to put, followed by filter class, what exactly dispatcher class we need to put in that. So it is going to be responsible for routing, in fact. It is going to be responsible actually. So it is going to be preparing and it's going to be executing the required filter. So therefore, we need to refer that particular filter class in this. We need to refer filter class in this particular thing. See, if you are using Struts version less than 2.13, you have to use their filter dispatcher. So if you are using, if it is greater than 2.1.3, in that case we have to use struts prepare and execute filter. So struts prepare and execute filter we have to use in this. See, as far as web.xml is concerned, here it's a web application descriptor file which is representing the core of the Java web application. So it is appropriate that it is also part of the core of the Struts framework. So in the web.xml file, here the Struts is defining for us a filter dispatcher. It's defining here. So the servlet filter class which is getting initialized. So the Struts framework and it's going to handle all the requests. So this filter is going to be containing initialization parameters that affect what if any additional configuration files are loaded and how the framework should behave. It's going to be controlling those things. So it's going to be preparing as well as controlling the various parameters here. So initialization parameters they are going to be doing. So therefore, with the help of this web.xml file, with the help of the required directive within the web.xml file, we can achieve it. So it's going to be preparing our Struts application. So in the web.xml file, we need to specify that. So let us create here web.xml file in the web.inf folder. So let us go to web.inf folder. In the web.inf folder, let us try to make the required web.config file. Expand this here. So here we create web.xml file. This is going to be new XML file for us. Click on other. Then this will be here XML file. Click on next. Put it as here web.xml. This is going to be web.xml. Then finish. So we create here the web.xml file. This is always required. XML version 1.0 encoding UTF. This is going to be XML directive. Every XML file is required. In every XML file, this is required. Now let me make here a tag, root tag called as web app. In every web.xml file, this is needed. Web-app, this is going to be root node. In this root node, we can be keeping here filter. We can put a filter. Within the filter, we can specify this. Apart from this, many other things you can keep, but here I am just keeping the filter here. So filter name is Struts2. Here it is. Filter name is going to be for us Struts2 we put. So Struts2 is going to be a filter name. Then followed by here we put the filter class. Filter class we specify here. Filter class we are going to specify. Here we specify what class is responsible for starting this Struts application. So we put here org, then dot, followed by this is Apache, then dot, this is Struts2, then dot, here it is dispatcher, followed by here it is ng, then dot filter, then dot, this is, it is going to be struts prepare and execute filter. Struts followed by prepare and this is here execute filter. Like this we can put this. So this is going to be responsible for starting the Struts application. So this class is going to be very important class. With the help of this, it is going to be starting. Now here followed by filter mapping is required. Another thing is going to be filter mapping for us. Take here, write this one as here, filter mapping. We use like this here, filter mapping we take, then in this, so here it is going to be filter name, followed by this is Struts2. Okay, further next one URL pattern. We have here prefix as well as suffix, both you can use. Two documents are specified regarding this. What is prefix and what is suffix, how to use them, I specified in that. This is going to be here URL pattern. This is followed by /star. It can accept anything. A wildcard we are using in this. Slash followed by, if you give a resource name, so the resource probably may be sent as a response. So like this, what we have done, we created here the web.xml file. So we created here web.xml file. This one is XML version 1.0 encoding UTF-8 followed by web app. In the web app, we are keeping all these things. A filter name we specified, Struts2. So this particular Struts prepare and execute filter is responsible for starting this Struts application. So this is the entry of controller. This is called as entry of controller. We are providing within the web.xml file this particular thing. Now next thing is what here, we need to create a class. We need to create a class for the product there. As far as product is concerned, for that purpose, we create here an action class. We create an action class now in this. Okay, so here this is what, it's a web.config file. It's showing some kind of warning why it is. So XML schema document is not available. Let us try to put that one from the other things. I go to this web.xml file. From here I can choose. This is all required. Schema definition is required. So therefore try to put this. Even welcome file list also we take and try to put this. Now the error warning disappeared. So this is containing now welcome file. Welcome file is going to be index.jsp. So it's going to load the index.jsp file by default. It's going to load index.jsp by default. Apart from this, Index.jsp, you can put many other things also. Not only this, you can put a number of things in this. So it need not be always only index.jsp. You can contain multiple files also in this particular thing. So this is exactly what index.jsp file we are trying to load automatically. This is nothing but here web.xml file we created. We are going to keep like this. This is the second step we made. Here here how to prepare the required Struts application, how to load it, that is taken care by Struts prepare and execute filter. With the help of that, it's going to be starting it. So next thing is what here we created a structure for it, folder structure, then followed by we created one index.jsp file which is containing actually struts tags. Again, if you look at this, it's containing here different struts tags. So for this purpose, you need to choose appropriate jar files. Then if you choose appropriate jar files, in such case it works, otherwise it cannot work as you expect. So you need to have here appropriate jar files. So the jar files also I can be sharing with you, whatever jar files I am using. So I am going to share with you. With the help of that, without difficulty, you can make the application working in fact. So this is now here in the lib folder, the required jar files are kept. These are required for running struts as well as Hibernate applications. Then we created web.xml file in the webinf folder. So web content folder is going to be here, the context node we can say. So in that itself we created index.jsp. Next thing is what here we need to create now an action class. We have to create an action class. Let us try to make a action class. So for that purpose, here we need to create action class at the same time. Yes, we need to create here action class, then followed by, in that we try to put one method called as execute. We can execute a particular action, or we can make the default execute getting executed automatically for us. So here we create a simple Java class that we can call as Pojo class. In that we specify here the different setters and getters. Along with that, we try to define there one file or one method called as execute method. With help of that, we can be executing the action methods. So which method that is going to be execute method we are going to invoke. So let us try to define one class called as here. One class I define here. The class is going to be my product. I want to make in this. So I want to make here a new class called as my product. This one is new. I want to make one class file in this. Go to other. From here, I try to make a class file. This one is a class file. Click on next. And here, I want to name it as my product. Let me maintain here some package structure. For that purpose, I put com, then followed by I can specify some like this simple struts app. You can make like this. So under com.simple struts app, I want to make here a class. This is going to be just simple Java class. It is going to be Pojo class we make and try to put few things in that. Now it is getting created like this. Package name is going to be com simple struts app. It automatically creates a folder structure. You can have a folder structure for this purpose. So public class my product this is. Now if you come inside this, you can have. So if you look at the form, we have these things. One is product ID, product name, product price and product category. Let us try to put those things here. First thing is what you can take as integer, second one is a string, third one is a string, even fourth one is also string, or else everything you can take as a string. Write this private followed by string PID we put PID. Similarly private string pname. Private string, so this is uppercase S is required. Private string, this is, next thing is here P price. Next one private, it is, then the same manner put this as float followed by, sorry, this is first one I make as float. Okay, private, this is string followed by this one P cat, P category, otherwise we put like this. So these are going to be 4 fields we create. After that we require here setters as well as getters. So we require here setters as well as getters. Therefore, with this convention we try to do it. We do like this: public followed by string, right, get PID, put like this. Write this as return followed by PID in this. In the same manner, write this public followed by void, then this is here set PID. We need to follow camel case convention. Camel case convention we are following in this. We put here string, now write product ID. Like this we can put. So inside this we can be assigning here PID equal to, you can put this as product ID. So here this is not required because here the name is product ID, here PID, different variable names, so you don't require this. Still, if you want to use this, you can use here, no problem in using this. Yes, please.
Isn't there an automatic way to make getters and setters methods using Eclipse?
You cannot make, but there is a way to make it actually. Getters and setters you can make actually using some shortcuts. You can make it. But initially, if you write like this, is better. You have full control when you write like this. Automatically also can be made. Automatically getters and setters can be coming up for us. So you have some shortcuts with the help of that you can do within the Eclipse.
Yeah, can't you just though like right click and say add getters and setters and then just check the ones, check the variables that you want getters and setters, and it'll just generate them all for you?
Yes, you can do like that. It's possible there.
Where is that button?
I'll show 1 minute. Let me complete this please. After that I'll show you that. So
okay.
Otherwise we lose control there. Private, this is string, then followed by in this get P name or product name. I can write like this. Say product name, then followed by here it is return. Return, this is going to be here P name. So return P name we put as far as product name is concerned. Similarly, we try to make this private, then void it is right set product name. You can put like this. Set product name followed by here we specify string product name. So all variables must be in the lower case. Always this is a convention we follow as far as Java is concerned. So here we follow P name, we write P name equal to product name. Like this it can be written here. So we specify like this product name followed by here, why it says, okay, later on we use, but right now we defined it, we are not using, this is okay. So this is what, but these can't be private, sorry, these should be public because we have to use them. The setters and getters must be always public. So this is going to be here public, then we create this way. After that we can be going with the price. Then public here, this is going to be float get price. Get price we do, then inside this we are going to return the P price. Return, this is here P price, product price we are returning in the same manner. Right here public, then this is void set price followed by float. This one is here product price. See, internally what name we are using, it does not make difference. But here P price in the user interface, whatever is coming up, that is going to be very important for us. So product price we kept like this. Next, one more last method we need to write. This is going to be P category. You have to write here public, then this is string Here next write get category. We put like get category, then inside this we write here return P category. Return P category. Then here after this public, then this is void set category. So here we write string product category. Put like this, followed by we assign here. With the P category, we need to assign that particular thing. So is equal to product category, we kept the E here. This way we are trying to assign it. We have assigned the P category. Like this we finished actually setters as well as getters in this. Next thing is here we need to write one method called as execute. So we write here like this public, then followed by this one is here string, next write here execute. Execute you write, then in the curly braces try to write in this manner. Return followed by success. Just we are returning here a success. Return success, we put like this. So this one is nothing but an action class. We created just a class. So here next thing is we need to create a struts.xml file. Suppose here in the class, right click on this, then in this yes, here you have source, followed by we can do generate getters and setters. Seen here, Adam.
Yes, I see.
So
So you just right clicked. You just right clicked on the page.
yes, in this code actually I right click it. So after that, go to source in this. Followed by here, you can go to let us go to say source once again. Click on this, then come to here generate getters and setters. Let us define one class and see in this how that works. Let us create simple class in this. Later on, we remove the class. How that is going to be working, we see with that. So this is here a new class I make here. This is going to be new class. The class is going to be simply person. I want to make this as here person. This is simple class I want to make. Okay. So here right now you cannot create anything based on the fields we need to make always. Here write private followed by this is string, we put PID. I can put like this as PID. Similarly private followed by string name, to put like this. So these two things I make here. For this I want to generate getters, with the help of getters and setters I would like to make it. Now go to the source. In the source you can come to generate getters and setters. It's having like this here, name as well as PID. So get name, whatever you want to make, you can make only that particular thing. If you want to put just get name, you can put get name. So set name, both you require. In the case of PID also, you can go with get PID, set PID. So or else you can select only one, both of them get created in that case. But if you want to go with only getter, you can use getter. Like this you can use. So these are going to be creating for us automatically the required things. Now they are going to be here. You can choose from bottom also whether you want to make them public or protected, default or private, whatever you want to use, you can use them. Click on OK. So automatically they get created for us. So here time will be saved for us. When you use this one, your time is going to be getting saved. For that purpose, you can be using this particular feature. So you can go to the source code. From the source code, you can right click on that. You can go to this one here. Right click on the source. Then followed by here, you can click on the get setters and getters method. With the help of that, it can be working. See, sometimes you have to create even the toString you have to generate. ToString is actually part of the base class object. Suppose you want to create a toString. So in such cases, we can click on the toString. This can be giving us the required thing. Both PID and PName, for them you can make it. So in this, the PID and PName, further we are going to make it. Click on OK. So it's creating for us like this. Automatically it is created for us. Return person, PID equal to PID plus name equal to name. Automatically it's creating for us for the object. Like this, even toString also you can create within no time using the Eclipse IDE. Fine? Pardon?
Yeah, I think so.
So let us delete this. It's not required for our application in this. Okay, so we created here my product.java. In this you have these things: product ID, product name, product price and category. But when you write like this, you have good command over it instead of creating manually. Once you get experience to produce it very quickly, you can be using all those automatic features. With the help of that, we can do it. So next thing is what we need to create a struts.xml file. We have to create now struts.xml file. With the help of that, we should be mapping in that. Okay, come to the struts.xml file. Let us try to map in that. Okay, so let us come into. Oh, sorry, I'm looking on the other thing. Okay, now let us create the struts XML file. So that should be part of the wherever your class is available, there we create. Let us try to create inside this struts.xml file. Go to this, then try to create here a new XML file. This is going to be new other XML file. XML file, then XML file. This is, click on next. This will be struts.xml. So struts.xml, finally manually copy and paste it. So click on next, then try to finish. It is creating for us XML file. So in other applications, how the struts file is in the same way. Let us try to make. Go to the search in this, how struts file is created. According to that, we can make. Document type is required. Using document type DTD, it can be made. Using this document type DTD, this can be made. So let us try to use from this struts new. Let us try to make the file here. So once again, come to the XML file here. Let me delete this struts.xml in this. I just delete this file. Once again, I try to make the XML file. Come to this, then here go with the new, then followed by new XML file. It is here, other, followed by make XML file here. Click on next, then make the struts. Struts.xml we make here in this. Click on next. Then here create from a DTD file, document type definition file. Let us try to make in this. So select file from workspace. Okay. Seems it's not available in this. Okay, it's not available. Whenever we come to this struts.xml, what is the configuration they are using there? Struts 2.0 DTD is not available, part of it. So therefore, let us just copy and paste this part. We can copy and paste. Document type definition, we can copy and paste. Okay. Now come to this simple struts app, and here in this let us make the XML file. Other, this is XML file. Then in this we put struts.xml. After that, next, then finish here, followed by we put here the document type definition like this here. We're trying to put in this. So we just start here the struts row tag, then followed by here we specify further in that. So take the rest of the thing also, then try to put here in this. We come into here the struts file, struts.xml, then here we paste. So whenever you come to this struts.xml file, okay, whenever you look at the struts.xml file, you find different elements in this. Struts is going to be here root element. In the root element, we have many other elements also. So one of the elements is what here? Package element. So package element is the sub element of the struts. It's inner element of the struts here. It is going to be representing a module of the application. You can have multiple packages in the given thing. You can be having here multiple packages. So by default, it's going to be extending struts default. So it's going to be having here struts default. Then followed by here, yes. Okay, so here next thing is we have an action element inside this. We have an action element. It is a sub element of the package. It's going to be representing. It's going to be representing a module of the. It's going to be representing an action you have to invoke for the incoming request. Whenever you get an incoming request, further certain action has to be taken. It has got a name, class, and method attributes. You can see you have a name in that. Name is what exactly? It is EAP action. So instead of writing here EAP action, you can put some different name in that. Action name you can be putting in that. Then followed by you can specify the class. From what class exactly we are making, we can specify in that. Then followed by method also we can have. Method is optional. If you don't want to put method, you can just omit that. If you omit, automatically it's going to call the execute method of the given myProduct.java. If you look at the myProduct.java, so here it is containing. Here it's containing exactly execute. you have an execute here. So this execute method from this will be called here. It's going to be calling that particular thing. And if you look at the index.jsp, what action it's performing for us here? It's going to perform the action called as product. It's going to be calling the product action. Action is going to be product. That action name we need to specify within the struts.xml file. Here package name is default extends struts default. Action name equal to what you must put in this, you have to put here it as product, because in the index.jsp we specified that. We specified here s form action equal to product. So s action equal to product we specified there. Action name is going to be product in that. Therefore in the struts.xml we specify this as here product. Instead of using emp action, let me put this as here product. Okay, then next, from where we are getting class, the class is going to be here, the com.simple struts app. Coming to this here, com.simple struts app we have now here. Simple struts app followed by what is the class name? My product we need to put. We put this as here my product. Okay, next thing is what here? Save method is not available here. If you look at my product.java, we don't have any save method. We have only one method called as execute. Therefore, the method totally be removed. So by default, the execute method will be called for us. It's going to be calling the default execute method, and that is going to be returning for us a true value. So, a true in the sense it's going to be returning success, because if you look at the my product.java, what is written in that? You have written execute method. It's going to be returning a success for us. It can be success, it can be failure, it can be error. I'll tell about that. What different it can be returning for us. So it's going to be returning basically. It's going to be returning success. So here the form is going to be calling that particular product action. So product action is actually referring this class here, com.simple struts app.myProduct. So from that we are not specifying any method, because there is only one method. The method is what exactly? Execute. So by default execute will be getting there. So whenever result is success, it's going to be coming into index.jsp file. It's going to be showing us index.jsp file. So that way we create it. So now let us create one more file called as success.jsp file. Let us create here one more file called as success.jsp. In that let us try to put those values in that particular thing. So here let us come to one more page. The page is going to be here. I want to make the new class here as, sorry, not new class, this is a JSP file, sorry. This is a JSP file I should make. Come to this is a new JSP file. The JSP file name is going to be, for me, success. Success.jsp file. So whenever it is success, this JSP file should be shown for us. Finish. Like this is going to create for us a success page. And here, this is success page. We put like this. Like this we are going to put here. This is success page we are trying to keep. Now here within the body we need to specify it. Okay, let us go with the, you need to use here the struts tags. Therefore we have to specify less than % followed by @ symbol. Then we write here tag lib. Here tag lib we write URI equal to uniform resource indicator is going to be here / then this is struts tags. We put like this. We can put here struts tags, then prefix equal to, we put s. We can put this as here s. Prefix can be used as s here. We are going to use prefix s here. Okay, this is wrong. Tag lib. This should be for us. Now the error disappeared for us. Let us come to body. Within the body, let us try to specify. So let us take here first of all product ID. We put like this. Then followed by here, let us say this is S. Put colon, not A. S. This is colon. Followed by here it is property. Then this one is here value equal to what value we take. If you look at the index.jsp, we specified this as here product ID. So let us try to use here same product ID in this. Product ID we use in this now. So whatever ID gave there, same thing we have to use here. Now try to write this as here product ID.
There's product dot and the product thing on the page that you're looking at now.
1 minute.
What label are you? Can you highlight the label you're talking about?
Yes. No. See, here what is happening from the index.jsp, it's getting routed to the concerned Pojo class, plain old Java object. When you come into plain old Java object, here you have these fields. These fields you have to specify. PID, PName, PPrice and PCategory, you have to set in that. When you come to success.jsp, here you need to specify that. Here value equal to what exactly? PID we need to set. It's not that. PID we have to set in this. We are setting this as PID. PID is what exactly? It is member of the given product.java. So in this my product.java, this is a class. It contains PID, it contains PName, it contains PPrice, it contains PCategory. For this you are getting data from the index.jsp file. From index.jsp file we are getting it. So therefore now with the help of this we need to take the value for it. First thing is what here? Product ID, yes, property, value equal to ID this is. So close here this one, followed by, let us come into next line here using BR tag. Next thing is what here? Product category we can put. This one is here product category. Followed by here it is, we use S. Then try to put like this here. This is going to be property. Use property. Then value is what exactly here? Value equal to, we can choose from the my product.java. This is going to be here P category. We should use here the P category in this. Take the P category and try to put here in this. We are going to set in this manner here. This is going to be okay. Let us close this, followed by BR. Let us try to put in this. BR tag we put here.
When does the success.jsp file get called again? When does that get called?
This one, whenever it is successfully getting executed. If you look at the myproduct.java, what is happening? It's going to invoke the, what method is getting invoked here? The execute method is going to be getting invoked. If you come to struts.xml, what we have written? It is going to be calling the product. So action name equal to product it is. What class exactly that is? com.simple struts app dot my product. So this will be getting called, and this action from where we are calling? From index.jsp we are calling. See in the index.jsp what we have written? Form action equal to product. This action we are going to call. Where we defined the action? We defined action within the struts.xml. Here see, package name equal to default extends struts default. Action name equal to product. We are calling that particular action. So that action is invoking this particular object here. What is that object exactly? com.simple struts app.myproduct. So here, since we are not specifying any method, what method will be getting invoked from the my product? It's going to be executing execute method. The execute method will be getting invoked there. So in that case, that can be returning a success value. It can return success value. Depending on the success, here we have written result name equal to success. So in that case, what should happen? It should be opening the other page, not the index page. It should be opening the other page. The other page we haven't completed. That should be success.jsp. We need to put that.
.jsp.
Yes.
So that's what I was saying. It should be success.jsp.
Correct, but we haven't completed that. That's why we are still doing this particular thing. And that code we copied from somewhere else because of that. So this is what product category. This is now S property value P category we have written. Next thing is here product name.
Okay.
So we put here product name, then followed by here it is S, then colon, this is once again we use property, then followed by value equal to, we need to put now here the name of the product name we need to put. What is the column, what is the name for that? There is P name here. So try to put here P name. Let us try to put here P name. So like this we created this one. Then we try to put here BR. BR tag let us put in this. Next thing is what here? We need to put the price. Take here product price. Product price we take. Then here this is S. Then followed by colon we put here. And this will be once again property we put. Value equal to, this is here P price. I think we made P price. We made P price here. So like this, it is going to be getting bounded. Value is going to be P price. Like this, we created. Application we made like this here now. So very first thing is what, we go to the index.jsp file. In the index.jsp file, we input data. We click on the submit button. So as soon as we click on the submit button, what happens? From the struts.xml file, it is going to be calling this method here. The method is what exactly? The execute method. Because the action name is product, this product is going to use the class. What is the class exactly? My product class will be used here. Since we haven't specified any method, by default it's going to be calling the execute method. We have written execute method, the execute method will be getting called in that. If you put some other method name, that method will be getting called. But here what we have done, we called execute method, that will be getting called for us. So whenever it is success, what happens? Depending on the result, if it is success, it comes to success.jsp. Like that, this will be getting invoked. So let us try to render this now. Simple struts app, but it seems my this thing is corrupted. The servlet, this Java got corrupted. It seems. We try to put into Tomcat server in such case. It seems Java was not corrupted. So in such cases, what we can do, we can just create the var file for this, and we can put into, we can export to var file, followed by, so this is simple struts app. I don't optimize for any runtime. Just click on the browse here. I try to put into this one, simple struts app. I just finish this. After that, I should be starting the Tomcat server. Normally, you should be using these servers in different machines. In that case, they work comfortably. Since we try to use all servers in the same machine, it's a problem. So we need to have different machines for different servers. For Tomcat, one computer. Similarly, for say JBoss, other computer. Like that, if you have multiple computers, in that case, they are going to be comfortable. Otherwise, they cannot be working as you expect. So these are very, very heavy in fact. All these servers are going to be very heavy when compared with the other things. Like click on start, the server we are starting in this. Once server is started, we can come to this part here. So let me, so server is started for us. Now let me launch this one by using like localhost HTTP. localhost 8855. This may take little time launching it. So you are joining from Monday onwards in duties.
Yes, hopefully I'll still be able to attend these lectures, though, and not as much as possible. I may need to use them in my project.
Yes. Can you send some description what type of project you are going to deal and how you have an idea on what exactly you are going to work?
I told you the job description yesterday, remember?
But no, I could not remember. Please, if you can email, that would be fine.
Okay, I'll email it to you later.
If you email, that would be better. Reason, still I am recovering actually from this say problem. Still I am recovering. Cough I am getting sometimes. I need to meet once again doctors 1-2 times. So after some time only it seems I am going to become fine. Memory also I am losing it seems due to these things. Now here come to manager APP. Then let us try to put into the Tomcat this one. So here fine. So these are different applications which we previously done put into this. So choose the file. The file name is here. Just now we created struts, simple struts app var file. Click on open, then deploy this. It should not be any difficulty in deploying that particular thing. Okay, simple struts app could not be started. It's saying here. So come to the application here. What's the problem? Let us see this. So simple struts app we created. When we try to render this, there was nothing in this. I refresh this. Okay, if I come to the notepad, could not be started. It's saying here. Fail application at context path. Simple struts app could not be started. Okay. Let me come to the C drive. In this struts app, simple struts app. Okay, struts apps. This will be here. You look at the web content, web INF folder. Okay. So further, if you come here, the build part, if you take classes in this com, simple struts app, my product class is getting created. It's no problem with this. Okay, so even if you look into settings, okay, let me come into this here. In this, what I do, web INF folder, then in this, try to create here, like this is new folder called as classes. I come back to this, and here from here, from the build, okay, I can copy these two things. So let me paste inside this. Okay, when I deploy this also, how the files are getting created, let me see, we can debug like this. So go into the C drive. In the C drive, we have here Apache Tomcat is required program files. This is going to be program files. Here in this Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 8. Then this is going to be web apps folder. In the web apps folder, we have to go with the Struts first app, Struts simple app is required, simple Struts app. So here in this webinf folder, we have a classes folder, we have everything fine in this. So lib folder is containing all the required files for us. No issue with this. Okay. Even look into classes, this is going to be com, then simple struts app. Okay. Fine. Inside this, what I do, just copy this struts here. Com folder I open. Here I try to put this. I just paste this here. Yes, continue with that. Now let me come to this one once again. Try to I cannot undeploy, but I can start this just. If I undeploy, there is no point in that. Why it would not be simple struts app. Still it says a problem. Okay. So let me undeploy this. Fine, it has been undeployed. Come into struts.xml. Then here I just move into this folder. Okay, move into this folder. Then after that, try to once again, let me build that application. Let me build. So this one refreshing. Okay. Followed by just try to put into try to export to WAR file. Don't optimize for anything. Browse. Find this is. Click on finish. Okay, come to this part now once again. Choose file, start simple app, .var file, deploy. See, we did not specifically start this one, so the deploy name, what I put here, I come into web.xml, it is not struts new, but nothing to do with this. App like this I can put here. Okay. Index.jsp, URL pattern is that this is all fine here. Filter name is struts2 we have here. When you come to the struts.xml also, it's going to be fine. Success.jsp, this should be coming up for us. Okay, then everything is fine in this. Everything is going to be fine for us. All files are also intact. Therefore, it should be working for us. Okay. So once again, come to this one here. Simple struts app. and deploy. Okay. Again from here, try to just one refresh. It is refresh. After refreshing, the problem in this, there is no problem in this. Struts default. It is going to package in its default, that is fine. Simple struts app.my product is extending like that. It's going to call automatically that one. This is all fine here. Name is going to product. Even the index.jsp also, we have same thing. There is nothing wrong in this, everything is fine here. The web.xml, okay, we specify this struts to dispatcher. This is fine. Welcome file list also, index.jsp we kept it. This is okay. Then success.jsp, that is okay, no issue with that. Struts.xml, it's all fine. We don't have too many files in this. So let me once again let me validate this. Okay. Export to WAR file. Fine. So check to see. Stop, reload or undeploy. Any memory leak do we have? We can check here. Don't use properly. Simple struts app.var file. We should not start anything. Automatically should be getting started for us. Applications edit context path could not be started. Any memory leak do we have problem? Let us see with this. Find leaks. Find leaks if we say. Okay, no memory, no variable problem. In simple struts, why it is failing in this? Running false, it says here. Undeploy, this is. We undeploy, there is a problem in this. Everything is perfect here. All things are working fine. Then what is the problem in this? Let me do one thing here. Take this file, move into src folder. The src folder, just I put that. Okay, after undeploying, fine. Come to server. The server once let us start and stop. So let us go to Tomcat server. Yes. Stop this, then again start it. Okay, once again let us start this. After starting, go to localhost. So come to this one here. Once again, refresh. So here now coming to this here, followed by try to let's go to the base configure. Everything is fine. Export to WAR file, not optimized by anything. destination, choose here, finish. Okay. So once we make it, once again come to manager app. Uh, this one is going to be getting deployed. Choose file. Okay, so when you choose the file here, simple struts app var file. Apply that. Any unnecessary file are we putting here? Is there any unnecessary DL or anything? If you come to the library files, Dojo plugin, Xwork core, JTL, ODE, Java Assist, Hibernate, this pre-marker, down purchase, all these are available in this properly. Then why it's not getting deployed? Let me see what is the problem in this. Web.xml file, WebApp 2.5 XSD specified there. That is okay. Let us put this is correct only, no problem with that. Filter name.
URI pattern, is that right?
Which one? No, I mean code compilation everything is fine, but when you put into Tomcat server, it is giving some problem. What is the problem? We need to track that. So created successfully application, but when you try to deploy, it's giving. Can I send you this code? Can you try to make this application working with your system? Shall I send you this code?
Well, yeah, I guess you can try, but it probably won't work, right?
No, it is not working here in my system because there are too many servers. The servers also have to be cleaned up a little bit. The code, everything is fine, perfectly we have written code, but when you deploy somewhere, we are missing something here. What can be the problem I am seeing there? So, anywhere, any simple mistake did I do? This is fine. Filter class and everything is fine here. Filter name also I kept everything perfect. Then, okay, so this is correct only. I try to put here dispatcher dot instead of this one. Try to use a different one. Whether that works or not, I can check. So put like this. Followed by here filter class I put. This is going to be org dot. Followed by here it is Apache. Then dot this is here struts 2 dot followed by here it is dispatcher, and I put here dot, then this is filter dispatcher I put like this, then with the help of this try to make it working. So once again I come to this, first of all I undeploy this. After that, once again I come into this and try to refresh first of all this, Then try to export to WAR file. Don't mm, not for JBoss runtime. Save, finish. Once again come to this point, we'll try to choose the file. Okay. First struts, simple struts app var file, open, then deploy. Now the same problem it is giving. Relational context path could not be started. What can be the reason? What is the problem? Why I'm getting this kind of problem in this? Need to see. It says here. What is the reason? The reason is not in this. In the web folder. So here, web apps, Tomcat 8, library mutate, servlet API are having here, that is okay. Servlet API, which version that is? This is correct. No issue with that. Further, see properties, details. They should be the latest one only. Therefore, servlet API jar file is the latest one. That is okay. Then we can look into okay. Catalina out file logs. So few minutes before, it is about at what time it got created for us. 7:37 today. For today's date, you can look at that 7:26 studio. What is the problem? We can open and see in this. Open. Hmm. Log for J logger. Do I have that library? Log for J logger. Okay. SLF for J we have here. Log for J. Common log we have here. Down for J we have log for J. So this
You
is the
want to try
file.
just including all the jars and see what that does?
Yes. I'll give it. But I'm just seeing here what is the problem. Where is the problem? It's showing you the output file. Tomcat has generated for us file. So with this file, where is the problem? It is trying to show us commons daemon procon stdmt initializer. That is fine. Okay, implementations, not a JBoss. Okay, JBoss. Okay, this is the latest one. The output is giving like this here. Further, if you look into the other ones, it we did around today's date when this is 8:10. Is it 8 today? 8:10. Fine. If you open this, hmm, okay, internal implementations, start stop one. Okay, all the things you are getting system JBoss interface. Okay, init. Last one once again. Let me see here is the last which we run. These are all fine. It is saying here org dispatcher init. Okay. I solve this problem and I show you, but this is the application with this struts with in this way. You do it. Further we do tomorrow. I solve this problem and I show you. I try to put it to another system also, different servers. So I show you, but these libraries are required. After some time, I share this code with you. Whatever code is written, in the same manner you will try in your system also. Simple struts app. After some time, I share with you.